continue to go to that.
Hello, all.
You're not wrong.
Welcome to Mimic Loaf Curse of Strahd campaign. We are going to be playing Session 7 tonight. Before we kick off, couple of quick announcements. First off, we are down a player today. Gornak ate something bad and is not feeling too well. Like the character. Well, I mean, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, he's not feeling too well, so Jackson will be playing the Barbarian if we get into any combat. Otherwise, he's not going to be there. Next off, obviously, we want to thank our two beautiful sponsors. Firstly, with Stabby Joe & Co., makers of fine clothing and designs.
Old Faithful.
Oh, the Old Faithful.
Yeah.
Couple of new designs coming soon, as well as a couple that have just come out. So go to the Stabby Joe website. Link is in our profile, and check them out. Use code Mimic5 at checkout to get 5% off. I just bought some shirts. Can't wait. They're on their way already.
That's what I need to do. I need to buy some shirts.
You do need.
Damn it! I keep forgetting.
Or just wash the one that you're wearing, at least. You know.
No, I don't. I buy clothes. I buy a shirt, put it on, wear it for a day, and then throw it out.
One day usage.
Yeah, 100%. Next is our new sponsor, W.GG. The creators, as I've said before, of
inventors.
amino acids and supplements for your workout and gaming needs. Go check them out. I believe their website is w.gg. And if you use code MimicLoaf at checkout, you get 10% off, which is awesome. Awesome.
It's 10%. 10 whole percentages.
10 whole percentages. How crazy. Also, as per normal, if you haven't already, please jump over to our Discord, jump over to our Instagram, give us a subscribe on YouTube. We would very much appreciate it. I believe that's it, if I'm correct. Has anybody else got anything they would like to add? Nope. Awesome. Well, without further ado, we will get into it. In the wake of their eerie encounter with the windmill's ominous presence, the party retracted their steps along the old Slavish road, a sense of unease lingering in the air. They chose to evade the sinister windmill, opting instead for the uncertain path leading to Vallaki. As night cloaked the land in shadows, the party settled in a small clearing off the road to rest. The tranquility was shattered by the onslaught of zombies, their lifeless forms emerging from the darkness. Richard, armed with his newly crafted bullets, dealt fierce blows, the cracks of his shots echoing through the night. Amidst the chaos, the party triumphant, while an air of unnatural calm settled over Irina. As dawn's feeble light pierced through the rain-drenched skies, they resumed their journey to Vallaki. The heavens wept as the party treaded the desolate road, their footsteps muffled by the chilling downpour. Along the road, a macabre sight awaited, an ominous black shape enshrouding a tree. Upon closer inspection, the shape revealed itself as swarms of ravens and a humanoid raven striking out with preternatural ferocity.
Preternatural?
Preternatural, that's the one. Thank you. No. That's the one I just read. Having vanquished the avian assailants, Derek discovered a raven among them, a familiar face from the Sir Pool's encampment. This raven, the same that had forewarned him of the windmill's dangers, seemed to resonate with the eerie events that had woven their path. The outskirts of Vallaki greeted them with an unsettling sight. Wooden spikes adorned with wolf blood, a stark display of the town's ominous ambience. Amidst the rain, a lone figure stood, sentinel on the road. As they drew near, they were introduced to Strahd von Burovich, the Dark Lord himself. A chilling aura emanated from, and he revealed his intent to claim the tome bestowed by Madame Eva. In a display of overwhelming power, Strahd swiftly overcame the party, leaving them broken and vulnerable. He claimed a trophy from Peregrine, a grim testament to his dominance. In the midst of the turmoil, Issa and Dazu fled towards Vallaki, their cries for aid echoing in the rain-soaked air. Miraculously, the gates opened, granting them refuge. With a sinister smirk, Strahd took possession of the tome, fading into thin air as swiftly as he had appeared. The party stood battered and beaten, surrounded by an aura of dark foreboding. Vallaki's dim lights lay ahead, a sanctuary of uncertain safety amidst the looming shadows. Hey, it's me. I'm going to do that every time now.
Gets me every time. Fuck, I always forget that it's you.
I know, right? That's where we're going to kick off. So most of you are lying like face down or face up in the dirt. Those of you that went down in the confrontation at the gates of Vallaki feel the slight tingle of rain as you are pulled into town. Dazu and Issa, you help the guards to move your companions. As they fade in and out of consciousness, you see the iron gate close behind you. A small crowd of villagers amass around to see what is going on. At the mention of Strahd, they all seem to leave and go about their business, almost as if not wanting to get into trouble. You see Irina currently falling behind, still with a look of panic on her face. After probably about half an hour, you guys are patched up and helped to your feet by a grouping of the guards. So for those that went down, you are brought back to 1 hit point.
I can't edit Gornak's.
That's fine. Just keep a manual tally.
Yeah, I'll write them down somewhere. Oh shit, I need to get my book out for notes. Fuck. Forgot about that.
So as the guards help you up, you see kind of like looks of like puzzling looks upon their faces, trying to like, I guess, suss you guys out as a group and figure out what you guys are about. One of them kind of speaks up and is like, "What business do you have with that foul beast?" Well, don't all talk at once.
Sorry, I'm writing my notes. Well, we're transporting Irina here to the refuge of your city, and Strahd seems to have some sort of weird fixation with her.
Right. What
and also we had his like personal diary, pretty much.
That's asking for trouble.
I mean, yes, but it was also useful.
Well, what are you planning on doing now that you're in Vallaki?
Mm,
Going
I don't
somewhere
know.
else.
Yeah, apparently.
Leaving.
Um,
Well, I mean,
well, we're here.
you could probably stick around. The festival of the blazing sun will be held in the town square in about 3 days.
Wow, Blazing Sun sounds like a hoot and a half, but we really
I
must
mean,
be.
it is pretty good. Baron Vargas Valakovich himself is the
Oh,
master
yeah.
of well, he's the burgomaster of this place, and yeah,
Does he
he
get on the grill?
himself
Does he?
declared it.
He's the burger master.
He is the
He flips some
burgomaster. He
burgers.
flips them
Flips some
burgers.
burgers. What was his name again?
Baron Vargas Valakovic.
Vargas Valakovic.
It's
Yeah, sure. It was the
I don't remember his name.
Vargas Valakovic. It was a festival of the blazing sun. Yeah.
B
Yeah.
guy. All right.
I'm just writing next to this Baron Vargas Valakovic burger.
He is
Um,
the burgomaster.
Yeah, he's the burger master. He's the grill master.
Yeah.
What does this festival of the blazing sun entail?
Oh, honestly, I don't really know. I think there's some sort of ball they're gonna light on fire. It should be a pretty good spectacle.
So, you've never. How long have you lived here for?
Probably all my life.
So, how often does this festival of the blazing sun happen?
Oh, this is the first time.
Oh, okay. What sparked this new tradition?
Oh well, Baron Vargas came out and just announced it.
Okay, interesting. That does not fucking sit right with me. That doesn't sit right with me. We need to look into this. That I don't know. Something's fishy. I'm not saying this out loud.
You probably could
I'm
go.
like, interesting. Go fuck yourself in your stupid fucking festival.
You could go to the town square, and I'm sure there's a notice up about it.
Sure. Okay. I'm just writing that it's something smells fishy.
While this conversation's going on, Derek casts Prayer of Healing on
Cool.
everyone.
Oh, thank you. How much healing do I get?
Sorry.
I forgot about that.
What a
I wish-
Baldur's
I wish I never-
Baldur's Gate
never
3
did.
sound for it. Ah.
Ah.
19.
19. Damn.
Jesus.
Thank you, Derek. I go over and shake his hand respectfully. Thank you.
From
You're good
all
at
that
your
I'll
job.
make
zero
sure to
hit points you
donate
lost.
generously next time I'm in church.
Never.
Oh,
Alright.
if you want to go to church, there's a St Andrew's church just down the road.
It's like,
Excuse
sorry.
me, don't listen to my conversation.
Yeah, you weren't a part of that conversation. Thank you very much. If I want you to be part of that conversation, I will speak to you. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
You're awful feisty for a little dragon boy.
I think that's specifically what makes me feisty.
I think
I've got
it's
something to
called
prove.
small man syndrome.
Fuck did you just say about it?
Stop swinging his
Oh,
daggers.
Stop. I'll fucking kill you.
Peregrine, did you have your hand up?
No, I was just like, Cindy just started talking. I was like, nah, come on, you're listening into the conversation again.
Right, well, I best be going. You got any questions for me? Otherwise...
Well, I mean, you're not very helpful, but thank you anyway, I guess.
Oh, well, I won't save you next time you need help. Next time,
Oh,
and he's
did-
like,
did-
starts muttering to himself as he walks away.
Was this did this guy single-handedly save us from?
He helps
Strahd,
drag
did he?
your friends into the thing, which
Oh,
to
well,
him is
I'll-
saving you.
I'll thank the guard captain,
Cool.
but I won't thank this guy. I don't like him. Don't like the cut of his jib.
Welcome
Don't like the way he spoke to me.
to Vallaki.
Cool.
Oh.
Can I have this open?
So you guys are on that eastern area, down the bottom there.
Oh my god. Sorry.
What do you guys want to do?
We'll wait.
I suppose we look for the town square.
Yeah. Just if we just keep walking through, we'll just keep walking through. It's the road the other side.
I could use a drink.
So as you guys walk through the streets, whoop, Jackson's gone.
Hi.
That's Ethan.
Oh,
Where'd
was
he
that
go?
Ethan?
What are you doing? Why'd you do that?
I don't know what just happened.
Issa and Derek have swapped. Just on the overlay.
Go to church.
No.
I'm not going near that. I'll
Discord
eat the
just
people at the
shit
church.
itself on my
Sure.
computer for some reason.
So as you guys kind of like head through the streets of Vallaki, you notice that every once in a while you get like a weird look from the villagers, and they kind of like seem to want to keep to themselves, giving you guys a wide berth.
I'm gonna hiss at them every time that happens.
They give you an even wider berth because of the hiss.
Good.
Just
what I
roll me
wanted.
an intimidation check, just out of curiosity.
Oh, I didn't get my dice set up. Hang on. What should I use? Should we go with cheese?
A D20. For a
Ugh, no way. What am I doing? Intimidation?
Yeah.
Yes, a 7.
A
I'm very
7.
scary.
Yeah, so you like, some of them
I'm not
just kind
using
of,
that dice,
all of
am I?
them just give you like weird looks. Almost as if being like,
I-
what is this chick doing?
Well, they're staying away from me, so I don't care.
Not as intimidating as a church mouse there, Isa.
The church mice are in my belly. They're delicious.
Seems you've inherited their intimidation.
Great. Maybe I'll eat something scarier.
As you guys kind of
Don't eat
walk through, you eventually end up at the town square. I've
Where's the
marked
town
it on
square?
your map. It should be like a little spirally
Yes.
thing. The shops and homes that enclose the town square are decorated with limp, tattered garlands and painted wooden boxes filled with tiny dead flowers. At the north end of the square stands a row of stocks, located in which are several men, women, and children wearing crude plaster donkey heads.
Oh my god. I fucking hate this place.
In the center of the square, peasants in patchwork clothes eye you suspiciously as they use cups and vases to draw water from a crumbling stone fountain. Standing tall at the center of the fountain is a grey statue of an impressive man facing west. All around the square are posted proclamations, which read, "Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the Wolf's Head Jamboree. Attendants and children required. Pikes will be provided. All will be well. The Baron."
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
That is
That's
fucked up.
That's
So what's it called?
Wolf's
What-
Head
okay.
Jamboree.
The sign says
Wolf's
the Wolf's Head Jamboree.
But what about the Blessed Festival of the Blazing Sun?
There's
What
no
the fuck
like
is
you can
going
make an
on?
investigation or a perception check to see if you can see something about that.
I'll make an investigation. It's a natural one.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so as you kind of like look around the square, Peregrine, your nose just starts to itch, and you just like, you end up just like, and then you eventually sneeze, losing complete focus on what you were trying to do.
I hate it here.
This statue in the center of the town square, what does
Yep.
it look like? Is there like a plaque on it or anything? Like a little inscription? It was
It's
supposed to depict.
it doesn't depict much. It's just like it's like a general visage of a man.
Oh, okay. So it's not like a specific person.
No, and there's
Okay.
there's no plaques.
And you said it faces west.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
After looking around for a little while, you guys see a mountainous individual start heading towards this town square.
Big boy.
He's bald-headed, wearing like a dirtied grey and black tunic. You can see a massive hand axe strapped to his back. There is a wolf pelt with a wolf head perched around his shoulders, and his right arm is massive. It from about the halfway down the forearm up is red cracked skin that almost seems to breathe like a lavery kind of radiance off it. He has these massive pointed fingers that look almost like demonic claws. As the arm goes back into a humanoid color, like a human skin color, you can see sharp protrusions that almost look like rock spikes coming out of various parts of his arm. He kind of like, you see him just kind of like angry face begin to trudge forward towards the center, not making much attention to you guys. Yes.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I was just wanting to know if he was approaching us. But
he's approaching your general direction, to the point where like,
but he's not.
Yeah, he's not like.
He's not specifically coming towards our group.
No.
Okay. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say that is the Baron.
As he gets close, you see him kind of like, he looks over you with this like angry stare and almost just like breathes out his nostrils at you. And he looks over to a guard and he's like, "Oi, tear it down." And the guard, you see him like full freak out mode, like, "Oh shit." And he brings over what looks to be like another proclamation. He rips down the one that says the Wolf's Head Jamboree and puts up a new one.
That says Festival of the Blazing Sun.
That says, "Come one, come all to the greatest celebration of the year. The Festival of the Blazing Sun. Attendance and children required. Rain or shine, all will be well. The Baron."
So it's the exact same thing, except it says Festival of the Blazing Sun and rain or shine, all will be well.
Correct.
We don't get pikes now, too.
No. He then looks down at you again, snorts, and then starts trudging off in the rain and mud.
I want to call out to him as he leaves. I'm like, what was the other one called? It was the Wolf's Head Jamboree.
Wolf's Head Jamboree.
I'll say, I think the Wolf's Head Jamboree is a better name for a festival than the Festival of the Blazing Sun, and it sounds way more fun. And it sounds like Jamboree is a really cool and fun name. I think it gives me playing in the park vibes, whereas Festival of the Blazing Sun gives me melting in summer heat vibes. So you should think about changing the name of your silly festival.
He just kind of stops in the rain facing away from you and then continues.
Oh, boo. Lame.
Peregrine?
I'm going to give Diggy a little, nudge. 20 gold pieces if you can get a high five off him before we leave town. But the dangerous hand.
Yeah, I was going to say it has to be from the red cracked hand.
The dangerous one.
Richard checks his coin pouch. You're on.
Done.
Wait, did you say it was his right hand?
Yes.
I said the hand. Yeah.
Interesting.
But it
I'm
went
going
back
to
to
high
normal.
five him with my left hand, though. I shoot
Yeah,
with
you
my
choose.
right hand.
Yeah, you choose your hand, but it's got to be the dangerous one. I need that clear.
Okay.
Cool. you as he like trudges away from you guys, you notice that the townsfolk give him quite a wide berth as well. And when he seems to look at individuals as he walks, they kind of like almost stutter and freeze in their position and then hurry and busy themselves away in a different direction. There's even a couple of villagers that do the whole like walk out into the street, see him and be like, nope. And then just walk the opposite direction.
Turn around and walk back.
Yeah.
Could I ask, like, just a passers-by, someone who looks a bit friendly or like they would talk to me?
Yeah.
Can I just ask them what the go is with the people in the stocks with the donkey masks on?
Yeah.
Like, what's the go with that?
Well, they kind of made fun of the Baron, and he's well known for doing stuff like that.
Sounds like a fucking piece of work, that's for sure.
Let me... You're newcomers here, yeah? Trust me when I say this, you do not want to get on the Baron's bad side.
A challenge.
Yeah. Well, sorry, I think it's a bit too late for that. The Baron, how long has the Baron been here for?
Quite a while. I mean, he's been in charge for quite a few years.
Has he always had that right hand?
What right hand?
The fucked up right hand.
Oh, him. That's not the Baron.
Oh, who's that?
That's his henchman. Isaac Strasny. He says as
How do you spell his name?
Izek.
Izek.
Strazni.
Okay.
He just needs a first name.
So what's the go with this Wolf's Head Jamboree Festival of the Blazing Sun kind of beef that's going on, you know?
Well, we had the Wolf Head Jamboree a few days ago.
Oh, okay. Was it fun?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
What'd you guys do? What's with the whole thing with like children? Like, why did children have to be there?
Honestly, I'm not sure. He just likes having the children do things in the festivals.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
No, not like that. Not like that.
Did the children come back?
Yeah. Yeah, my son was part of one of them probably a few weeks back.
Have you noticed any like behavioral differences with him? Is he just the same as he's always been, or did he come back like a little bit quieter, or?
No, he came back pretty much the same.
Okay. All right.
I mean, he's still a little shit, but
Close by.
Hey! That's no way to talk about your own child.
Is there a tavern close by?
Yeah, if you're looking for a tavern, I'd probably recommend the Blue Water Inn. It's and he kind of gives you directions to where the Blue Water Inn is, which I will now mark on your map.
Okay.
It's probably the best place to get to rest up, to sleep.
Sure. Do they have strong alcohol here?
They have some pretty good wines.
Is it all you people drink?
I mean, wine's pretty good. Have you
So-
had a wine?
Yes, I have. It tasted like I was drinking fucking vinegar.
Maybe you were just drinking vinegar.
Or maybe I was. Maybe I was drinking white wine
Walking
vinegar.
down the street.
What did you say?
Then Richard's already walking down the street.
Yeah.
I'm just like getting into an argument with this fucking random villager. It's like I'm ready to. Darcy's ready to pick a fight. He's not coping with what happened last session. He's angry. He's pissed.
It feels like all in a day's work for Dickie. He's just like, I need to drink this off.
Cool.
Darcy's not coping.
You guys head down the main street, one of the main streets, towards the Blue Water Inn. You guys see the building in the distance. Grey smoke issues from the chimney of this large 2-story wooden building with a stone foundation and a sagging tile roof, upon which several ravens are perched. A painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicts a blue waterfall. Derek, on seeing the ravens on the roof, the raven that has been accompanying you flies off and joins the group on the top of the building and almost seems to squawk at the rest of the ravens as if communicating.
I'll just yell and be like, "Are these ones friendly, Kevin?"
It just kind of
Yes,
like
my
tilts its head.
My raven's name is Kevin.
Tilts its head and just squawks in your direction.
Okay,
I'm gonna
well,
twirl the pistol and put it back.
you
in
know
its
where to
holster
find
then.
me, buddy. I'll be here.
Go
And I'll just
on.
like leave some ration where I was.
Cool. You guys head to the Blue Water Inn.
We're in the Blue Water Inn.
So walking up to the interior, this is what you'll see.
Oh, battle map. Interesting.
Interesting. So you see a variety of patrons. You see 3 large barrels in the back. You see a whole bunch of people enjoying drinks. There is stairs that head up to a balcony that overlooks this whole place. And yeah, you see a single gentleman behind the bar. He looks a little bit older. He's got like darker skin, black hair that is graying and is kind of parted in the middle. He has a long black beard that turns grey from about 5 centimeters off his face and then all the way down, and it's long and curly. Richard?
I'm gonna go to the bar and speak to this guy.
Cool.
And Richard's thinking to himself, well, anyone this old in a place where there's not many old people must be someone to talk to.
Yeah. So as you approach, he's like, traveler, welcome to the Blue Water Inn. I am
Thank you very much, barkeep.
the owner, Erwin Martukov. How may I be of assistance to you?
First off, mate, I've had a pretty rough day, so anything cold, wet, and alcoholic, I'll have one of them. Or
Well-
5. We'll see how we go.
We have quite a good few wines. If I'm going to recommend one, I recommend the Red Dragon Crush wine. It is 1 silver pieces for a pint.
Pint of wine.
Pint
for a
of
silver
wine.
piece. Is it a
Jesus.
fine vintage, or am I going to be drinking swill?
My family make it.
Let me just open up a box of it.
All right, well,
Comes in a big silver pouch.
I wouldn't
I'll
sell
put
it if
silver-
it wasn't good.
I'll flick him a silver piece and have one.
Cool. He passes you the Red
Pint of
Dragon wine.
Jesus.
It is red. Red wine, obviously.
What kind of
Um,
red?
It is like a, I don't know my wines, so it's a red
Like
wine.
a Cab Sav.
Yeah, it's a cab
Like
sav.
bright red, or is it
There
like
you
a
go.
dark?
No, like it's like a
brooding red?
dark blood red.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Mm. Vinegar. Yum.
As you begin to drink, he's like, "So, tell me what you think."
I'm a pint of
Tastes
bright
like
red wine.
ass.
It'll do.
Shall I get you another, or maybe some for your traveling friends?
Do you have
Gustav has
anything that-
told me about
Richard
you.
will turn to the group and be like, "You lot want
Gustav.
to
It's
drink?"
Gustav.
Gustav
Wait,
is
who's
a friend
Gustav?
of mine, a friend of
It's
yours,
Gustav.
especially that shiny fellow in the back.
The shiny fellow.
Yeah, he kind
Wait,
of
wait,
like
wait,
nods
wait,
his
wait,
head
wait, wait, wait,
towards
wait, wait,
Derek.
wait, 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 wait. Who's Gustav? Who the fuck is Gustav?
I think he means Kevin.
I think it might be Kevin.
I believe, yes, you call him Kevin.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Ah,
can speak
yes,
to him?
he has been most helpful. I did not realize he had a friend.
He's quite a few friends here in the Blue Water Inn. Such
Yes,
an unfortunate circumstance he finds himself here, but nonetheless,
Why don't you tell us more about that?
it is not my story to tell, friend.
Real quick, wasn't Gustav/Kevin with that group of pros that were trying to kill us?
Yeah, but
It was
and then
kind
we
of
got
there,
there,
but
and then
not
there was
there.
more bit.
I think- I don't feel very safe at the moment being in the Blue Water Inn.
I don't feel safe being in this entire town, but
Yeah, I don't feel safe
Here
being
we
in this
are.
entire country, but here we go.
Does Richard sense anything is amiss in this place?
You can do an insight check on me. On for me.
Is Richard's spider sense tingling?
You guys see the lines
He's got
come
the-
off his helmet.
Yeah. A 6.
Yeah. It was
Nope.
18.
He's hard to read
Feeling
for you at
fine.
this point in time. You don't know whether it's the alcohol or the fact that you are like half dying. That
severely battered.
yeah, that you don't know what it is, but it's very hard to gain a grasp on what he's trying to say. Derek?
I'll go to the barkeeper and ask, if Gustav is your friend, why has he taken a liking to us? He has helped us on more than one occasion.
Well, you see, he has told me that you have given him food, and food is kind of scarce these days. I myself am... He kind of like leans over and whispers to you, I'm starting to run out of the wine.
That could be a problem.
Yes.
You're what? You're running out of wine? I yell extremely loudly in the tavern.
You see all of the people surrounding you guys kind of like look over in like complete shock. And Erwin, he kind of, you see like shock on his face, and then he kind of snaps out and he's like, all is fine. It is just a joke, friends. Go back to your drinks, please. And then he stares some daggers at you, Darcy. Please do not bring that up. I do not want to start a panic. A lot of people here use the Blue Water Inn to drink away their sorrows, as it were.
Yeah, it seems like there's plenty of sorrows to go around in this town. Fuck, what a miserable shithole.
Well, there are some of us that are
Derek will look at
trying
him.
to make it better.
And ask, do you have any water, perchance? I know that it can be turned into wine by a certain god.
I mean, I have plenty of water. There's water in the well just outside, if you want to...
Derek just starts praying profusely.
Channel divinity to turn this water into wine, please.
They won't have any water, only wine.
Only one!
You accidentally touch like a stream of water that goes into like the entire underwater basin that feeds this entire town that they used to get their wells all wine now.
At least they won't care about Strahd anymore. They'll all be pissed.
Oh, it's funny.
There's kids walking down the street going, I love you, man. We had a great summer.
Okay.
Yeah, he continues and he's like, you see, the wine from the Wizard of Wine's winery, my last shipment is overdue. I mean, if you perchance happen to be heading out that way, would you mind checking on it for me? I would very much appreciate it.
What's in it for us?
I can give you free
Wine?
board. I can give you some of the wine if that is what you require.
Free board sounds good.
Freeboard sounds pretty good.
Honestly.
It definitely looks like you need it, and he looks over your group.
What are you trying to say?
This is
What are
the
you trying to
worst
say?
I've been.
Yeah, I'm
Well, after your confrontation at the gates, I don't think I think a rest is very much in order for you lot.
Yeah, perhaps a long rest. If we were to
Alright.
classify it as anything, a long rest.
All right, if we go get this wine, I want my free board up front.
I can do 3 nights up front, and then I will do the same when you get back with the wine.
Are
do
we
you reckon?
really gonna be here for 3 nights?
Hey, look, better to have more free nights. And can we catch these in whenever we want? Like if we're coming back through, and you're like, hey, you still owe us a night and a half.
Sure.
Perfect. Cool. Now we have
Um,
somewhere we can stay relatively reliably.
If I am not here, my wife might. Yes, I
My
have.
wife.
I'm really sorry.
Danica might be here. Just give her this, and then you see him like go into like one of his pockets, and he pulls out a small raven feather that looks like it's turned into some sort of charm, and he puts it on the desk for you.
Okay.
Can I pull out a clump of
Dad.
the raven feathers I have and be like, how much for these?
You see, he looks mortified when you do that.
As he should.
Yeah. I
I
mean, I don't
hope
trust this guy.
These were given, not taken.
They're only given both ravens that had it coming.
Doesn't fill me with much hope, but I guess. Yes, Darcy?
Could I want to kind of suss this guy out. I feel like this guy is not our friend, and I feel like he's gonna do something. Because if he knew Gustav / Kevin, and Gustav / Kevin was not our friend when we first met him, and he's like, oh yeah, like I know, we're best mates. Like, I don't know. I feel like he might be linked to that raven thing that we fought.
Yeah, okay. Well, do you want to do like an insight? Like, what kind
Yeah,
of?
I was
Tell
just
me
gonna
what
say,
kind of check you want to do. Insight?
Can I do an insight check just to
definitely
kind of like?
can.
I want to see if there's more
Do it.
than what he's letting on. You know, I feel like he's being pretty cagey with us. That's a 17.
Was that meant to be a pun because of birds?
No, but sure,
now it
I'll
was.
say.
Disappointment.
But now it is.
There is definitely something sus going on. You can't tell whether it's malevolent or not.
I mean, if he's hiding something from us, then
he's definitely hiding something from you.
I don't know. Let me write that down so I don't forget.
He continues. He pulls out a key
Sus.
and puts it on the desk. He's like, "This should get you into one of the rooms upstairs. It has 4 beds. I hope that is okay. You may have to share between you, or somebody sleep on the floor. I'm sure this big brute can sleep on the floor." And pointing at Gornak.
Don't mind. Sorry, Ethan, if you're watching.
I'm gonna give Derek a little nudge in the plate armor with a soft clank and be like, maybe I should put my pistol to his chin.
Maybe not just
Not
yet.
again.
Keep that,
Not
keep
again.
that one up your sleeve.
Right.
And then another person comes over and you hear them go, "I want another wine!" And he's like, "Oh, right away. Is there anything else, or shall I get back to it?"
I could go a snooze.
Will you
Yeah,
have
I
your
think we
key?
should
Please
go.
head upstairs.
Yeah. Let's head upstairs.
Cool. You guys head upstairs.
Battle map.
Battle map. Battle map.
As soon as I saw the thing loading, I was like, yeah, it's going to be a battle map in the tavern. Fuck yeah.
So I'm just going to quickly light them all up for you. So blue water in. So you see a wooden balcony. Obviously, like I described, it stretches the full length of the tap room, which is the room downstairs, enclosed by a wooden railing carved with raven motifs. The tap room's many lanterns illuminate the rafters and cast ominous shadows on the peaked ceiling.
Seems more like a mezzanine, but whatever.
You realize that there is no entrance to your room from here.
What do you mean?
What the shit, man?
So
What's this?
there's
Oh, is that a light?
2 rooms that you've passed on the hallway, and then there's one directly in front of you.
Okay. So which one's our room?
So as you head, none of them are your rooms. You don't know where your room is.
Can I try the lock on? Can I try the lock on every the key on every lock?
Yeah, you definitely can. So we'll start off with the first door as you guys go up. You realize that it is not locked. Standing in this room, you see matching end tables that flank a large wooden bed frame with a red silky canopy. Across from the bed hangs a tapestry. Oh, you wouldn't see that from the view.
I poke my head into the room.
Across from the bed hangs a tapestry depicting a beautiful mountain valley. The other walls are dominated by a fireplace and a wardrobe. You see a woman in this room making the bed at this point in time, and like doing odd little cleaning up. She kind of turns and sees you and is like, excuse me,
Can I wait before you? Can I roll a stealth? Can I make a stealth check to see how stealthily I poke my head into this room?
Well, the whole group is at the door, so you can make a group stealth check, or you can make an individual stealth check if you like.
I was gonna say we like Scooby-Doo style poke our heads at like different levels. Like we're all like poke our head around the door.
Regardless. No, if we're not even being sneaky, we're just doing that for fun.
Yeah, that's true.
We're gonna find differences here.
So she turns around and sees us.
Yeah, she turns around and sees you lot and is like, excuse me, what are you doing?
I'd like to like slowly like have my head around the corner and slowly just be like, just recede and close the door. Slowly pull the door closed.
The publican gave us a key to a room. We're just trying to find it.
You have to. I'm assuming the 4-bed room, correct? You have to kind of go outside. There's a staircase outside that you go up, and it'll take you to the room.
What am I, a common peasant? Go outside.
I mean, no offense.
Yeah.
Shows off the gun. And then she shows off the gun as well.
No one knows what it is.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, cool. Nice trinket.
So you guys just head straight to your room?
Yes.
We'll go downstairs, back outside.
Actually,
to
no,
the other
you know
stairs
what?
and go to the room,
I want to poke my head into the other rooms.
Okay.
On ours. That's all.
Cool. You poke your head into one of the other rooms.
Can I do this stealthily though?
Sure, make a stealth check for me.
Natural 1.
Cool.
It's like open the door. I'm like, hey guys, how's it going?
As you open the room, you see a what looks to be like a child's bedroom. There's a large painted toy box that rests between 2 small cozy beds. Murals of ravens in flight are painted on the walls above the wood paneling.
The decor in here is really on the nose. Like, fuck, this guy loves ravens.
It's a raven theme.
You see 2 kids currently like one's playing with like toys, looks to be around about 10, 11. And then the other one, a couple of years younger than that, a little bit smaller. One of them sitting on the bed playing with toys. The other one is like jumping up and down, facing towards the direction of the door. They spot you, Darzu, and are like, "Are you? What are you?"
I just want to slam the door and leave the room.
You just hear like, "Aww." There is only one more door up here if you would like to try it.
Yes.
Cool. You head over to that room and it is locked.
Can I use the key?
You can try. You put the key in the lock, it fits, but it doesn't seem to work on this door.
My curiosity's kind of going to get the better of me.
You've got thieves' tools. Get to
I was going to
thieves'
say, I'm going to bust out the thieves' tools.
Make a intelligence check for me.
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck. What is my intelligence? Oh, actually, I'm proficient. That is a 15.
Cool. You go to grab out your thieves' tools, and you kind of like look to the side in your peripheral vision. You are in complete view of everybody downstairs.
Could I get Gornak to kind of stand on the railing and kind of look over? You know how he's massive and wide.
Yeah.
Can he kind of just like lean over and kind of just block me from view?
Yes, he can. So he leans over the thing, and you hear him just kind of go, "Okay," and then leans over the balcony, blocking you from view. And you can definitely try and pick the door.
Okay. What is it? Sleight of hand?
Yeah, it's a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
No, it's a dex check with proficiency, I believe.
Okay.
Because you're proficient with these tools, correct?
Which I'm pretty... Yes, I am. Which I'm pretty sure is just a sleight of hand check anyway, because I'm...
Yeah,
but
it's,
like, you know, like it'd be the same. It's plus 5.
It'd be the same,
anyway.
yeah.
So it's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. With not much effort at all, your tools go in, and you hear the familiar click of the door, and the door is now unlocked.
Can I poke my head in?
You definitely can. So looking into the room, I might actually go into battle for this, so everybody gets a better view. Looking into the room.
That's all?
Yeah, so you see a small guest room, which contains a bed heaped with wolf furs, a footlocker, a tall wardrobe, and a writing desk with a matching chair. An oil lamp rests atop the desk near a journal bound in a red leather jacket.
fan fiction.
Do I see any like signs that the room is currently like inhabited? Like there's someone staying here?
It definitely looks like
moment?
somebody's staying here at this moment, yes. Like everything's kind of, you see like some very flashy clothes in the wardrobe as it sits kind of half ajar. You see signs of living definitely in this room, especially with the oil lantern lit and like the journal sitting on the desk.
It's lit.
Yeah, it's lit. Yeah.
Oh fuck! That means it's lit. That means that this person is like still here. I'm kind of tempted. Can I? How big is this room? I can't actually see anything on. I can't see how big the room is on the battle map.
It's like it's 10
it's
feet by
tiny.
10 feet. It's tiny.
Okay, I was gonna say there's nowhere for this person to like hide in this room.
You can make a perception check or investigation check.
I will make a perception check. That is an 18.
Cool. As you kind of like look around, it definitely does not look like there is a spot for somebody to hide here.
Okay. I would like to, unless anyone wants to do anything else.
I want to read the diary.
I was going to say I would like, well, actually, first, Richard, you can read the diary. I would like to open the footlocker and kind of rifle through this person's belongings.
Okay. You open up the footlocker as Richard begins reading the book. It just contains like clothing and what looks to be like the odd bit of adventuring gear, like a couple of pittons. It doesn't seem to have much of value, if anything, in there.
Yeah, right. Okay. And is there like a chest of drawers I see next to the desk sort of thing?
There is a wardrobe.
Okay,
which,
yeah.
Again, is filled with like flashy clothing.
Okay.
as you read this, book, it seems to be some sort of journal for a gentleman named Rictavio.
Nice name.
His writings
Sounds made up.
His writings make frequent mention of conversations with a Drusilla. And it kind of recounts many long and tedious journeys by wagon.
How do you spell that?
That.
Shut up. How do you spell Drusilla?
Drusilla.
I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah.
Drew's.
That's my birthday. My government name.
This is the worst damn fan fiction I've ever read.
Okay.
Throws it back on the desk.
As you've been flicking through it, kind of like reading it, it also has written about various oddities this fellow has seen in his travels, including a werehair child, which is a boy who transforms into a rabbit on nights of the full moon. A werehair.
A werehair.
A werehair.
Where?
He's right there. A werehair.
What have you been doing?
Peregrine.
It mentions a half-orc woman named Gora Batcher, who could chew through iron chains. A giant man-eating plant that had the most remarkable singing voice. A pair of conjoined goblins.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And a small man with no legs named Fillmore Stunk, who could drink whole casks of wine without getting drunk.
Oh, that poor fucker.
You know, it sounds like if you threw him in the water, his name would be Bob.
Okay, so we got half orc Gora Batcher, chew through iron bars. Man, this is important stuff.
Write down Bob. That was good. Write it down for later.
Singing.
I didn't get all of them either, so he was can't get drunk guy. No, it's just Bob.
Conjoined
He's got no legs.
goblin.
Oh, he's got no legs.
Got no leg.
No
Anything good in the book, Dickie? Richard?
man.
Something about a guy named Bob and a man-eating plant and a half-orc woman that can eat chains.
Cool.
This fan fiction is not that good, Peregrine.
It's outside of the box thinking, though. I guess that's where it starts.
Yes, well,
I'm going to start making my way over there and leave one of my writings in the book.
Okay. Yep. Which one do you leave in the book?
Is it? I was gonna say, is it signed?
Good question. No, it's not signed.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. I was like,
Yet.
I'm kind of disappointed, honestly. I kind of expected something a bit more interesting, but
is there anything in the desk? Can I riffle through the desk?
You can definitely riffle through the desk. Make an investigation check for me. While we find
why
out
are you
the
looking
name.
at the camera like that?
8.
I was
You
like fully focused.
full
out.
Richard fashion, pulling the drawers out, making a bit of a mess.
For fuck's sake.
But there is nothing of super interest. There's a few loose bits of paper that are blank. A couple of spare quills, but nothing of note.
I'm going to take the loose bits of paper and give them to Peregrine for his fanfic.
Thank you. And I'm going to leave a story called When the Sun Meets the Scales. If anybody's from Astral, you'll know what that's maybe a reference to.
Oh my god, yes!
Can you send it?
Yeah, I'll send it. I don't think you've reading it out yet, but I'll send it to you, Nate.
Yeah,
It'll be the top pinned comment on the YouTube.
yeah. Give us the fan fiction. So I'm just gonna quickly, you guys head to the stairs that are outside and climb them to the door. The door easily swings open as you guys head up. You see 20-foot long balcony, which you saw from the other side. It provides a clear view of the bar and has a wooden railing carved with the raven motifs. The tap room, which is that large room downstairs, its many lanterns, again, illuminating this space. There are currently 3 doors, one directly to your left and one on that same wall, and then one straight ahead in front of you. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Try the key in the first door.
It does not unlock. Try the key in the second door. It does not unlock. Try the key in the third door, however, it does unlock. And the door swings open. So you see 4 plain beds with straw mattresses that line the north wall of this very well-lit room. Each bed comes with a matching footlocker to store clothing and other belongings. A table and 4 chairs occupy the corner across from the door. And an oil lamp resting on the table casts a bright yellow flame.
Richard's going to walk to the end bed that shares the wall and
You would.
plonk down on it.
Cool. You plonk down on it. And that is where we're going to go to break for the first one for tonight. So yeah, we're going to go to break for a few minutes. Please get up, stretch your legs, get something to eat, get something to drink, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. And yeah, we will be back very soon. Welcome back, everybody. We are going to be picking up where we left off in the village of Vallaki. The group finally found their room. Good job, guys.
Shut up.
As you guys kind of enter the room, Richard goes down, lies down. You see Irina kind of shuffle in, holding one arm, and she's like, I don't know quite where I'm supposed to be staying.
Well, it looks like you have
Forgot she was
3.
with us.
It looks like you have 3 options.
Oh,
All right, Richard. Bloody hell! Hasn't your wife like recently died?
she's not getting any deader.
Great.
Well, the 4 options. It seems like.
I
Part
would,
of the mourning process, I guess.
I would very much appreciate if I could have one of the beds for the night. I guess I'll talk to the guy downstairs tomorrow and see if I can work something out. I should be safe here, hopefully.
I will
Sure.
sit at the table. I will just sleep against the wall. That's fine.
Thank you.
No, it's okay. You can sleep in one of the other beds, Derek. I won't have you. Although me, Peregrine, and
You
Gornak and all.
share.
I was gonna say, yeah, me and Peregrine are enough
just
to take
sleep
a
at the
one
foot.
bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can like top to toe next to each other on the bed.
Write that down as a
Technically 5 beds
fanfic
in the
name.
room. Just put Gornak on the floor and then the 2
I was
small
gonna
creatures
say, yeah,
sleep in-
Gornak's like got enough natural padding that he could just sleep on the floor face down. I got a bed now.
Can only imagine how many IQ points Richard would lose if I didn't turn up on board on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. So you guys kind of bed down, get close to falling asleep. When you begin to hear a tapping on one of the windows.
Fuck off, bro. I wake
I'm
up.
gonna go over
I'll
to
go
it
and
and
I'll go investigate.
no, I wanna go under the window and then just pop up and go.
They're like, is that what you want to do? As you do that, you see like a feather like flap and like get absolutely startled. Where you see a familiar raven. It flies off into the night, having been scared.
Kevin! I'm gonna open the window and call out to Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin!
You don't see it on its way back.
Thank
Go
you.
get big guy over
Yusa,
there.
thank you so
Derek,
much.
you're Kevin.
You're Kevin.
Yeah, I just witnessed you scare him away. Don't worry.
It's funny.
Yes, hilarious.
Whatever.
Maybe
Call
next
out
time
to him.
one of your serpent friends appears, I'll scare them away.
Why don't you call out its real name? We
Impossible.
don't really know who he is.
Who responds to Kevin? Gustav.
Archibald!
Yeah, cool. You guys go down for the night, and you guys can mark off a long rest, unless you guys want to take shifts or anything.
I'll stay up for a bit.
I was gonna say if you want to take first watch, I can take second.
I don't trust people here.
Cool.
Oh
Make,
yeah, I'll post up on the
Yeah,
table
I
just
don't-
looking at the door.
make a perception check as you look at this door.
It's a
Listen to
door.
sounds and stuff.
It's made of wood. There's metal hinges and a metal doorknob.
13.
Yeah. So nothing kind of the night comes and goes. Your shift kind of finishes. Closer to the end, probably just after like midnight as the sun's going down, is Gustav or Kevin like lands on the windowsill and just like tilts his head and looking into the room, like frantically looking for Snake Lady, making sure she is not awake.
I'll just crack the window a little bit and slide a ration out onto the windowsill and then shut it again.
He just like starts
In?
going out at the ration.
Gonna leave him out in the rain.
Yeah, I don't trust you. You just fucking scared my bird.
I'm sleeping.
You've also threatened to eat everything that we've met.
I didn't eat it though.
Including party members.
I really liked the birds. I didn't eat them.
All right. Yeah, cool. You wake up Dazu, yes? Cool. So you wake up Dazu and you kind of swap for the night.
I would like to, when I'm making this watch, grab one of the chairs and kind of like wedge it under the doorknob if I can, and like sit on the chair, depending at what angle it's at. If not, I can just pull up another chair and kind of sit with my back to the door so I can look out the windows and kind of have like a view into the night.
Yeah, cool. Make a perception check for me.
Sure.
Perceive
A natural one!
the hall.
That's a natural one for a 5.
As you're looking out this window, you get kind of distracted by movement, and see Kevin like sitting on the open windowsill to the right of where you're looking, and it's just
I go into full like cat mode.
it's like
My
staring
pupils
at you.
dilate. My pupils dilate, and I'm like, I do like the little butt wiggle. I'm like chasing him around. I'm like,
Yeah, so like Kevin sits there on the windowsill every once in a while, like looking at you with that milky white eye with the scar, and then like correcting it and going to the other side.
okay. But nothing happens.
He flies off at some point when you realize that the sun has actually come up.
So, but like, other than that, it's
Nothing that you know of.
unevent.
No.
Oh, thank God. All right. God. At least there wasn't any combat encounters.
Yet.
Cool.
Yeah, so all of you can mark off a long rest.
Yippee. I'm so excited to play. If we do combat, I'm so excited to play Gornak. Can't wait. Because I'm going to be like, Dazu tells Gornak what to do, and he's like,
Yeah, we can make
yes,
that.
boss. Yeah, we can make that happen. We just go down into the tavern and just start fucking swinging hands.
For a fight.
Dude, and get to the tavern, I just walk one step out of the door and just start shooting people.
Gornak walks downstairs and just cleaves a table in half.
Gornak walks through the door, just like walks through the door into the tavern. He picks up a patron, just throws them against the wall.
Leave, man.
The Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
So do you guys head back downstairs? Or you guys want to have any conversations in the room, or
Did they have a
Sure.
continental breakfast?
they you do get breakfast provided to you as part of the room.
It's not a continental, it's a Barovian breakfast, which consists of potatoes and wine.
No, it's a
Apparently.
hot beet soup and fresh bread.
I love that.
Peregrine?
It's gonna make my shit red for a week.
Before we go downstairs, I'm going to throw a quick detect thoughts, but I'll cast it like as soon as we get into view of the tavern.
Yeah, cool. Sweet. So you
He's gonna
guys
get the answers on facts.
What?
what?
You're gonna get the answers through facts.
No.
Yeah.
If you could just page those to me, Nathan, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, cool. You guys head back downstairs into the tavern. There seems to be a lot less patrons currently because obviously it's morning. A lot of them have gone to do whatever they need to do for the day. The sun is not, like, you can see it up, but it is covered in cloud cover as it is still kind of raining. It is very miserable outside. You can see mud puddles that you had to kind of avoid stepping around from the stairs, the outside stairs. Yeah. What do you guys want to do? As you kind of come in, Erwin is not currently there, but there is what seems to be his wife at the bar, Danica.
My wife. Sure.
Have I seen Danica before?
Yes,
She was-
you saw
I'm
her.
assuming it
as
was the
you
lady.
pushed- Yeah, Danica.
Mhm.
It is the lady that you saw upstairs that was doing the bed
Right.
when Darsu decided to poke his head in.
Richard's just gonna go and sit at one of the tables and start smacking into this beet soup.
Cool.
Bread. And as he's doing that, he's just kind of like, there's a bowl of the soup, and he's like, bread, and starts taking apart a gun, puts it on the table, like more soup, more bread, takes apart the other gun.
Okay.
So I'm doing like a bit of like sort of morning personal admin, making sure all my stuff's in check, considering I just got my ass handed to me.
Okay. Cool.
Does Richard think that he can do anything with his guns at the moment?
You can roll me a gunsmithing check, and we can find out.
Cool. Let's do that. Ten.
10.
Wait, what's it? Hold on.
Yeah. So it's a
What's,
D20 plus your
yeah.
proficiency modifier.
Sorry,
Plus-
it's 12.
12. Okay, cool. So you've got all the bits in place. There's one part missing.
It's definitely a spoon.
You can't quite grasp it at the moment. Your head is kind of ringing from being downed last night. Yes, like at the gates. And your body is really sore from sleeping on that bed. And you're very, very, very close.
Righto. Well, I'm just gonna clean the pistols, eat me soup, and
Cool.
go about me morning.
What are the rest of y'all doing?
On the way in, Derek just does like one of these when he goes past the well, and then once he realizes it's not wine, he kind of like deflates a little bit, and then goes in and puts the bread in his pocket and just starts having his soup.
Yeah, cool. The beet soup. It is very runny and like wet. It just kind of like tastes like beet flavored.
I'd hope so, because that's how
Is it
soup
like,
works.
is it
Yeah, not all
like
soup.
the stuff that comes in the can. You know,
Yeah,
you open
it's
a can
like
of
when you
beets and it's
open a
like
can of...
juice.
Yeah, it's like that, but just warm.
Like, okay. How big is this bowl? Like, do you reckon it's like a
You
pint?
could fit your whole head in the bowl.
But like, so like the bowl of beet soup, the liquid that's in the bowl, would you say it's like a pint or more than a
Probably,
pint?
yeah, about a pint.
Could I just ask for a pint glass, tip my beet soup into the pint glass, and I can drink it while I'm walking around town?
You definitely can, yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
They're going to charge you for the pint glass, though, if you leave with it.
Yeah, how much does it cost? Come on,
Couple
like how much can a
Ps.
pint? Wow. Less than it costs for a bloody pint of wine.
I'll take my
Um,
soup to go as well.
Yeah. Let me just add 100 copper pieces for one fucking.
Walking down the street with a hot beet latte.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, cool. Do you want to probe the brain, Peregrine?
Well, I get surface level thoughts without probing of like whoever I kind of focus on. So I'm just going to do a quick like pretending to be casual lap around the tavern.
Okay.
Just like window seal, just checking for dust.
Okay.
Just
give me what detect thoughts does. Tell me
You
what
get
it
the
does.
surface level. You get surface level
of
thoughts
any creature
of any creature you focus that you focus
Okay.
on,
Okay.
and then if you probe deeper,
It's a wisdom
they
save.
have to make the
Okay.
wisdom save.
So I'm not going to probe. I'm just going to surface level first.
Okay, so the two patrons, one of them is like passed out on the desk. The other one's eating the hot beet soup. The one passed out on the desk, you kind of just get the I drank too much. The one eating the beet soup is like, man, they got to do something with this beet soup. It's like so bland.
Ungrateful, but okay.
And Irina, not Irina, sorry, on Danica, you get, those are the people that walked into my room last night. That's interesting. I didn't know they were staying in the room.
Cool. I'm going to approach Danica.
Yeah. Danica.
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 Danica, and I'll go sit down and just sort of like relay up. Sit down and just sort of admire and start like looking at the beet soup that I've got in this glass now. I'm gonna start swirling it.
Okay. She's like,
I don't know if people
morning.
I don't think people will show you the appreciation for this as they should. If people are looking very ungrateful, thank you for food. I know it's sparse and I appreciate it.
You are more than welcome, Rabbit Man.
Peregrine.
Danica.
Danica, your husband was saying that, and I'll go a bit quiet and hush to the side, that you might have a little bit of a late shipment.
Yes. He's very trusting of people like you, adventurers.
We can be trusted, and I'm going to like try to pick up the surface level thoughts while I'm having this conversation.
You kind of get, it's not resentment, it's like you get frustration with the fact that her husband is sharing secrets that should probably not be shared. And you get this slightest, like almost as if a passing thought goes through her brain where it's like, I wonder if he said anything about the other one, the other secret.
Okay. I'll just kind of like nod and make. I didn't mean to break trust, but I will say, rest assured, we are absolute professionals. If you look at my colleague over there, even at breakfast, he's cleaning his weaponry, making sure he's clean and ready to go. With that, absolute, it's like routine. Every morning we deal with this. Every morning. So rest assured that we can take care of this problem for you, and we'll endeavour to have a look at it. But was there anything else? I mean, we can have a look for a missing shipment, but I feel like there might be something more of our caliber.
What? She kind of like, you see her brow kind of like fur a little bit. Reading her surface thoughts, you hear like the whole, maybe he did. I'm finding it hard to read this rabbit. You see her face kind of like scrunch up a little bit, and she's like, what did my husband tell you?
He didn't even tell us where the room was, so not much more than the fact that you've got a late shipment. But that's kind of it. I just think that this town seems quite intense. There's a lot going on, a lot of different festivals and celebrations. Just think there might be something a little bit more significant. Maybe, if not, I might just be a little bit paranoid. I did get killed by a random guy looking over his diary yesterday.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, I'm not charismatic. Oh, I didn't do my portent yet. 16.
16. Okay. She kind
Oh,
of
sorry.
goes.
Yeah, 16.
You see her eyes like move from left to right, as if thinking over what you're saying. And she says, maybe there is something. My husband is out at the moment, but if you come back tonight, we may be able to
Hey. Peregrine, you're in.
talk.
Look, the rabbit charm works every time. Surface level thoughts, I'm going to guess, are very mistrusting at the moment.
Very mistrusting, yes. And yes, yeah, very
Peregrine's like,
mistrusting.
don't worry. I know you're probably very mistrusting of me at the moment, but I'm very trustworthy, I promise.
How do you know?
Peregrine's hands will go. I'm like, look, I'm not going to pry any more than this. Obviously, I don't want to. My intention wasn't to make you uncomfortable. But we're going to be here staying tonight, I believe. Anyway, he's probably going to clean his gun for a few more hours, so we'll be here at least for that. If you want to bring anything up, and otherwise, thank you again for the soup.
You're
Soup.
you're
Soup.
welcome. You see her think over something in her head. Can I just get you to roll a d20 for me?
Yeah, I love ominous D20.
just roll a d20 for me, thanks.
Can I interject with something really quick because it'll be hilarious?
Go.
Go for it.
So while this conversation's happening between Peregrine and Danica, I'll lean over to Richard and just like rib him in the side and be like, "Hey, Richard, what's this?" And I'll get up and go over to the drunk one that's passed out and kick him in the shin. Be like, "What's that?" And cast Thaumaturgy on one of the bear heads, and it'll roar at him.
You see him like go, ugh, ugh, and then look to the side. It roars at him, and he's like, "Ah!" And he gets up off the chair and like falls to one side, and he runs out of the inn.
Just piss myself and then go sit back
Just
down.
decreasing.
Danica kind of like sees the ruckus and he's like,
We're professionals, I assure you. He just the one that was sleeping was like heard him mumbling about how bad your soup was, so I think he deserved that. And I also took offense to the unappreciation of your hospitality.
quite. Follow me for a minute, would you?
And I look over to the party and just do it. Ooh.
Start quickly putting together at least one pistol.
Shit, bread, soup.
She leads you upstairs into the master bedroom. Opening the door, she like ushers you in. You walk in. She closes the door, and you notice that there is like an iron barred latch that she quickly clicks in. She kind of looks at you up and down and goes, "Don't freak out." And then her body kind of lurches slightly, and she takes the form of a were-raven.
Wait,
This is awkward.
only Peregrine there, or all of us?
Only Peregrine is there.
Only Peregrine.
Nice to properly meet you.
She kind of
Peregrine still.
She kind of bows. Still Danica. I just I can assure you we do not like the one you fought in outside. We do not work for Strahd.
No, I didn't assume you guys all think the same. I wouldn't do that for anything like racism. Just get lost in mumbles.
Yeah. She goes, we like to call ourselves the Keepers of the Feather.
I like it.
Interesting.
Yes,
because of the decorations. Right, I get it.
Well, I mean, the decorations are kind of a subtle nod.
I like it.
Subtle. Subtle.
It was subtle. It was very, very tasteful, I would say.
Thank you. I picked it out
Extremely
myself.
subtle.
She then continues and is like, so myself, Erwin, and our two boys Brom and Bray are all
Brum brum.
like this. We are all were ravens.
Okay. Born this way, if you don't mind me asking, or
Yes, some would say I was on the right track, baby. I was born this
That's
way.
exactly where my head went.
sorry, sorry.
She's like, yes, yeah, we were born this way. Let's just leave it at that.
And, if you don't mind me asking more questions, I don't want to overstep, but how did you find yourself keeping an inn, I guess, as a cover for the Keeper of the Feather, or is it one big management system for many taverns across the country?
No, we are not a franchise.
Good, keep it local and small. I like it.
Yeah, we have friends of a feather, you would say. And
Love that.
we
Locked together.
We definitely flock together.
Quack.
We definitely we do not side with Strahd. He's
Thank fuck.
he's not a good man at all.
Terrible rider too, just so you know.
Okay. I've never read
Good.
anything he's written, but I'm sure it's disgusting and vile.
Passings.
Pathetic and simpy, I'd say, more than disgusting. Well, but otherwise,
Oh,
but,
Strahd
good
is-
to know.
Strahd is such a simp. My god.
Yeah. Big simp energy.
Right. Well, anyway, and then her body lurches again and she shifts back. I trust you to keep this a secret.
Do you mind if I share with my trusted party, or is this a? Because I'm assuming you're showing me this for something, right? Help or?
Well, I would
Help the
prefer
Keepers
you
of the
not
Feather.
tell them, but if you have to, as long as you trust them.
Yeah, they're fine. Like, and one of them probably won't even understand it. Really, it's big words for him.
Ah.
He's
whatever you
downstairs,
say,
like picking his
boss.
nose.
He's
With
getting,
his,
he's getting right in there as well.
long, lanky
Fingernail. He's
Yeah.
getting right in there as well.
I'm obviously still happy to take on the first thing and look for your shipment. But if this is a invitation to try to help the Keepers of the Feather, then I'd love to. If this is just the start of a long work relationship, then I appreciate you trusting.
It is definitely the start of something. We will have Kevin keep an eye out with you, if that is still alright.
Yeah, my friend really likes him, so just tell him to stay away from the snake lady because she jokes about eating things. I just don't know how real it is.
We will let him know. Thank you.
No, thank you. And I'll try to open the door with the iron latch, but I probably can't reach.
Yeah, let me get that for you. Like,
Thank
he
you.
clinks it.
And I'll pitter patter away as quick as I can.
Yeah.
Just go sit there drinking my beet soup out of a glass. Just like,
Shaking.
okay.
Richard's too hastily put his gun back together. He's like trying to bite the barrel, and he's put a piece of bread in his holster.
Come on, man. I said we're all professionals. Come on.
Ah, shit.
What do you guys want to do? Head out into the town?
Night on the town.
Yes.
One
Yes.
of the
town.
boys.
One of the boys. Cool. You guys head out back into the streets of Vallaki. Rain is still coming down. Not heavy, but it's still definitely wet. Mud everywhere. Where do you guys want to head?
Notice any shops around?
Shops.
In the shops. Excuse me, sir. Do you have any shops?
I'm looking into it.
Shops.
So-
Shopping.
Kind of asking around. You roll me a d4.
1.
1. Cool. So you get You get the location of one shop that you know of, that people tell you of, which I will mark now on your map. Bing.
Ta-da!
Called the Arasek
Arasek.
Stockyard, which you can definitely head to if you would like.
Sure. Sounds like they'd sell animals. But anyway.
Whoa.
Whoa, exactly.
Whoa.
So as you guys head there, you see a large stockyard with several locked sheds along its periphery, and lies adjacent to a roomy warehouse. There is a wooden sign above the front gate that reads Arasek Stockyard. Parked at the south end of the stockyard is a sturdy carnival wagon, its colourful paint peeling slightly off. Faded lettering on its side spells out the words Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders. A heavy padlock secures the back door. You can head into the main warehouse or do anything you would like.
I'm going to head into the warehouse.
Cool. You head into the warehouse and find it to be very much a general store. You see a middle-aged man. He kind of like grunts in your direction and he's like, "What are you after?"
Let me see what you wears.
He kind of like gets you. It's essentially it sells general goods. So it has a whole bunch of adventuring gear, as well as things like candles, some foods, holy symbols, hourglasses, sacks, ropes, shovels, tents, torches, vials, whetstones. Like it's a general store. It sells quite a lot. Is there something in particular you're looking for?
Show me the holy symbols.
So he pulls out like 3 holy symbols. One is an amulet, the other one is like an emblem, and then the last one is a reliquary. Reliquary? That's how you pronounce it, yes?
Reliquary.
He kind of like gestures to them all and he's like, 25 gold a piece.
Tell me more about the amulet.
Well, it's a holy symbol. Blessed by some god somewhere. I don't know who. But it comes from the church. So it's probably, chances are, it's St. Andrew who's blessed it.
Would you accept a barter as well as some gold?
What have you got?
Got 15 candles.
He's like,
I got 30 torches.
if you're willing to get rid of them, yeah, I can take them all off your hands.
Righto.
And I'll swap them for... How many candles have you got?
I got 15.
Okay, cool. And then how many torches?
30.
30. Okay.
Yep.
He's
And
like,
I've got 3 Mossa gates.
cool. He's like, I'll give you 45 copper pieces for them.
I don't know the currency. Sidebar.
So 1 gold piece is worth 10 silver,
Right.
which is 1 silver piece is worth 10 copper. So 1 gold piece is 100 copper.
Hmm.
And then
Well-
there's also Electrum, but fuck Electrum.
No one uses Electrum.
Electrum is 3 gold pieces.
All right, you can have the torches and the candles because let's be honest, I don't want to carry this shit around.
Yeah.
But
All right.
I got 3 Moss agates.
How much are they worth each?
It says 10 GP.
Cool. He kind of looks at him and he's like, I'll give you 5 gold pieces a pop.
Yeah, all right, deal. Give me the amulet.
Cool. He gives you the amulet, and you hand over the moss agate. You notice he looks at them, shines them up a little bit, puts them back on the counter with a price tag of how much did you say they were worth? 10 gold pieces
10.
each.
Yep.
With a price tag of 250 gold pieces.
Good luck selling them, dickhead.
I'm sure somebody will
myself.
buy it.
I think to myself.
I think to myself. What are the rest of you doing while Dickie is shopping?
Can I know more about this amulet as well, please? Like,
Sorry?
It's just a holy symbol.
It's just a holy
Can I-
symbol.
really? All right.
Yeah.
It's like a
Doesn't do
spell focused for casters like clerics and paladins.
All right. Well, I'm gonna throw it at Derek and be like, "Here, have this trinket."
Derek's like,
Thank you. I have a symbol, but I'll
heretic!
just like tuck it away deep inside my armor.
Derek, you see big letters that says "Oath Broken." You're now an Oathbreaker cleric.
Like a Oathbreaker cleric. Would I know, or could I find out where the Baron's like manor / house is?
Yeah, make a persuasion check for me.
Persuasion.
Talk to people.
Got a fat +0 on this one.
I'll get. Are you guys waiting outside or are you waiting in the shop?
Oh wait,
I
outside.
think I probably would
outside.
have been outside.
Cool, easy.
There's an 8 for persuasion.
As you approach, like somebody in the street, and ask them about the Baron, their face kind of goes like a slightly pale color, and then they just like shuffle off into the street. It is when the other two of you notice that carnival wagon suddenly lurches, as if something big was thrown itself against the inside of the wall, like the inside of the wagon.
Not good. So there could be something for you to eat in there.
We
I forgot that I have an image
Oh.
for.
Sam?
Do we lose Sam?
Oh.
you're not wrong. We were.
Sam, I lost you. Could be
There we
able to
go.
do
You back?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I heard everything and I did respond as well.
Oh.
Am I going again?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, good. Yeah, okay, well, whatever. I'm going to the wagon.
Cool. Yeah, so you head to the wagon. After that lurch, you hear the cracking of wood, the scraping of metal, and the snarl of something inhuman. Upon closer inspection, you see that the sides of the wagon are splattered with dry blood. You also see an inscription on the wagon's door frame that reads, "I bring you from the shadow into light."
It doesn't sound ominous at all, does it, Nisa?
Can I pet that dog?
I pet that dog. You take that deal?
I think I do.
Knock on the door, really.
No, ahoy, ahoy.
Go.
As you knock on the door, the carnival wagon lurches again, almost
Oh.
reacting to your knock. And you hear that same like nosy snarl.
I'll cast a quick detect magic.
Cool. You chuck up detect magic. Nothing goes off.
Would I be back with them?
Oh wait, no,
at this
sorry.
point?
Yes, something does go off, but not on the inside of the wagon. On the outside of the wagon, near the front seat.
Like locked up inside the wagon? Or like...
It looks like it's on the inside of the wagon somewhere near the front seat, yes.
Okay. Alright, well,
Is there any way to access the wagon front
Yeah, so
seat
there-
from the outside?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I'll grab it if I can.
Cool. So you head around to the front seat, and you just see a front seat. But it is definitely pinging from underneath the front seat.
Can I like investigate, like lift it a little bit? And see
Yeah.
if there's anything.
Make a perception check with advantage. Or investigation if you're better at investigation.
Is there a lock on the back of this wagon?
There is
Yeah, there was
a
a
big
big
brass
lock.
padlock. I think it was brass.
16.
16, cool. Kind of digging into where this ping is coming from, you find a small compartment holding several items. You see an unlocked wooden coffer, what looks to be a small book, a collection of vials, 3 wooden holy symbols, a short sword that seems to gleam in the light, a hand crossbow, a bundle of crossbow bolts that gleam in a similar fashion, and a worn leather case with gold buckles.
I like
Interesting.
poke my little head and rabbit ears out from the side and look at these and be like, is anyone around? Do you think this belongs to anyone?
But the caravan is bumping.
I mean,
There could be
If
people in there.
if you don't mind me chiming in, they left those things in there without it being unlocked. I think it's on them.
I mean,
Such a
yeah.
Dazu.
logic.
I mean, don't leave your valuables in your car unlocked. It's fucking rule number 1.
yeah.
If
You know, it's
your
actually
shit gets
illegal to
stolen,
just
it's
leave your
your
car
fault.
unlocked. Yeah.
Exactly.
When
Your
there's a
wagon,
lock-
sorry, not car.
So does it constitute locked because there is one single lock, or should they be locking everything singularly?
Well, I mean, nothing was locked. There should at least be one form of lock, but nothing was locked. So
There's one big lock on the back, and as I'm saying this, I'm gonna
Oh.
start throwing everything I found
no.
like, out the window. But I'm taking the book and the case, but every weapon will just fly out towards Dazu.
can I want to have a look at that short sword.
Cool. The short sword, as you kind of inspect it, it is a silvered short sword.
I already have one. Lame. But I'll dual wield.
The thing that pings, for you, Peregrine, is within the worn leather case with gold buckles. You kind of like look on the inside of it. You find 3 sharpened wooden stakes, a sack of garlic, a jar of salt, a box of holy wafers, 6 vials of holy water, a polished steel mirror, and a bone scroll tube with a silver stopper and chain. The tube itself, you kind of roll open, and it has a spell scroll inside of protection from fiends, and a spell scroll of protection from undead.
That's
Love
fucking
that.
so good.
Love that.
Vampire hunting
Can I have
kit.
the tube?
The tube itself is worth 25 gold pieces.
Wow.
I think I can find a better use for it.
I'd like to keep the tube. Fancy. I had my
Richard
book
takes
stolen.
I was gonna say Richard takes the tube and
turns it into
goes.
its iron sights.
No, I was gonna say Richard takes the tube, walks back into the store, and he's like, "I'll sell this to you." And the guy's like, "Yeah, I'll give you 10 gold pieces." And Richard's like, "Bargain, take the tube." The guy puts it on the shelf for 500 gold pieces.
I then shoot the shopkeeper and take everything back.
Alright, well, we robbed the creepy thing in the caravan. So do we-
I kind of want to know what's in it.
I would also like
Yeah.
to know what's in it.
Should I
I
open
think-
the lock?
It's locked in.
Yeah,
Do we really
I can
wanna unlock
unlock it.
Go for it.
All right. Actually, before I do, I'm going to
Actually,
I would like to give the silvered short sword to Issa because I already have one, and
thanks.
I think it's handy just in case. And I would also like to take was it 20 crossbow bolts that were silvered as well?
Correct, yes.
I'm going to take those 20 crossbow bolts as well. They will come in handy.
They are hand crossbow.
Okay, cool. That's what I have. I have.
Oh, wait. Where am I reading?
Pretty sure they. I think they just
Whichever
work.
one Jackson has,
20,
it's not
20
those ones.
silvered crossbow bolts. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure crossbow bolts just work with any crossbow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
What
Cool.
is the sword when I look for it?
It's just a short sword, and then add in the comments on it silvered. That's what I had to do
Thank you.
because there's no silvered short sword. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna climb. Is it like so? This padlock is like hanging from a chain.
It's like padlocked into the actual door.
Okay.
And it's kind of it has a small chain that runs the door shut. if that
Okay.
makes sense.
Would I be able to like climb onto the roof of this caravan and like unlock the padlock from the roof so that like I'm not standing in front of the doors as the doors burst open, this thing busts out?
Mission Impossible style.
You definitely can.
Okay, cool.
There'd be no way to reach, especially because you're small. There'd be no way to reach the padlock while being on top. You'd have to be directly in front of the door.
Get Gornak to hold you down.
Okay, actually no. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to
Mission
grab.
Impossible style.
I was gonna say I'm going to grab. Do I have like? I think I have a crowbar as part of my. Yes, I do. I have a crowbar, so I'm gonna get my crowbar out of my backpack. I'm gonna jam it in because I'm assuming there's like handles, which is what the padlock is running through. I'm gonna jam the crowbar into the door, right, so it holds it shut. I'm gonna unlock the lock, and then I'm going to get Gornak to stand like next to the caravan and like reach over with his abnormally long, freakishly long arms and pull the crowbar out so that no one's standing in front of it as the doors burst open.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
So start off with a lockpick check for me.
Sure.
We just let them-
That is a 19.
Cool. As you fiddle your tools into the lock, you hear a slight click, and the door, the padlock comes undone.
So the crowbar's already in the handle at this point, yes?
Yeah, correct.
Okay,
yes,
cool.
Yeah. Just as
Just
you
make
do
sure.
that, however, on the edge of the archway that makes up the door to the wagon, 4 darts appear and launch themselves at you.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
You take...
Oh, it's magic missile. I can't dodge it.
Grab him. Let's run. Get out of here.
You take 10 points of piercing damage,
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
I thought I was being so smart as well. I was like, I'm going to do everything I can to stay out of the way and not take damage. Constitution, was it?
Yeah.
It's 11.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
Derek, please.
What's your hit point maximum?
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
You're fucking kidding me, right?
So you
My hit
take...
point maximum is 27.
Yeah, okay. So you take 46 points of poison damage.
Okay, so I'm still alive.
You are still alive.
I'm still alive. Okay.
You fall unconscious,
Yeah,
however.
almost died.
Yes.
You guys watch as these 4 darts just kind of come out and then just go and stick completely into Dazu. You hear a little
No, I make I make the Lego Star Wars Yoda death noise. Hit the ground.
And as you kind of see these like 4 darts piercing him, you see like this poisony like things seep into his skin and almost turn some of his veins black. And he is down.
Well,
I'll
Evan,
pull him aside immediately and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. That'll give him.
Give us the prayer.
12
What prayer
hit
do you say?
points.
Forgive him, Father, for he has
nothing.
sinned.
I've just in the most PC way ever. I just curse him for being an idiot.
Well,
You silly little
darn.
goose.
Gosh, twit.
You
That
fool!
is definitely
How
not
much?
PC,
How
but
much?
sure.
How much healing did I get? Sorry.
12, and then because I'm a good guy, I'll burn another 2nd level and cast Lesser Restoration to get rid of the poison.
Oh, thank you.
You wouldn't need to get rid of the poison. It's a once-off, done and dusted.
Okay.
So I'll let you save
Well
that
then,
spell
I take it
slot.
back.
Yeah. Derek? Not Derek.
Not
Sorry,
Derek.
Richard.
Richard just watched this unfold and was like, so it seems padlocks keep honest men out, and for everyone else, there's that fucking shit.
Okay. Despite that minor kink in the plan, I think we should still go ahead with what we were going to do. Dazu is going to climb on top of the caravan, and Gornak. So is everyone ready? Everyone prepared to fight this thing?
Yep.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So Dazu's going to look at Gornak and say, "Gornak, pull the lever," and
Gronk.
Gornak's going to say, "Oh, okay, boss," and grab the thing and pull the crowbar out of the
Cool.
the handles of the door.
Sweet. As he pulls the crowbar out, the doors crash open. Jumping out of the doorway of this carnival wagon, you guys see a saber-toothed tiger. It is
Fuck yeah.
clad in specially fitted half plate.
Oh fuck.
I think
Can I?
we should set it free.
Issa, make friends with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Can I told you the Jurassic Park thing? Whoa.
It looks in your direction, in your guys' direction, looking up as it pounced out and kind of like turns and looks up. It kind of sniffs the air a little bit, and then begins walking down the street.
Can we try and make friends with it?
You can definitely
I
try.
don't have
Speak with animals.
just
That's
think-
not snakes.
I've only got animal friendship, and that is specifically for snakes.
Does anyone have speak with animals just as a spell?
I have suggestion that, but that doesn't.
No, I think.
But also, I just want it to be free.
Yeah. Could I say
Go.
to the creature, to the saber-toothed tiger? I like, yeah, kind of like what Richard said, like, whoa. And I would like to offer a tiny little, not a tiny, the biggest piece of
Ignore
dried
us.
beef jerky I have. I kind of want to like, I'm going to get the leftover bits of bread so it doesn't get all dirty and everything. I'm going to place the bread on the ground and I'm going to place the beef jerky on top of the bread and then I'm going to kind of like back
like
away.
a club sandwich.
Like a club sandwich. Well, like, so it's like a plate for the beef jerky, so it's not all dirty and not just chucking it onto the ground. It's like I'm showing some respect to this noble creature.
It doesn't even pay you any mind, and you see it as it walking down. It seems to be sniffing left and right.
I like to. Okay.
A couple of villagers like see it and like completely get shit scared and hide from it in buildings, and like you see people that were about to leave their house like see it and just like lock up. But it seems to be heading towards the east gate that you guys... No, sorry, the west gate. The one away from where you guys came from.
I'm
Should
sure
I
that will never come back to bite us.
I would like to follow it.
It might be going to who owns the caravan.
Yeah.
They should probably know that there's someone stole their stuff.
No. I
Yes.
think we should know
Spot
who we
someone
need to
again.
potentially take care of. Any witnesses?
As you guys follow it, all the way through
We can't
the
have any-
town, you begin to see it like start to full like go like full sprint.
Moving.
To the point where you see you like trying to catch up with it. Dazu, you're probably the quickest on your feet and probably the closest to being able to catch up with it. You see it clock the gate, the closed gate on the west side, and it pounces up to a thing, jumps over the wall, the wooden wall, and you see it just take off into the distance.
Oh,
Good.
Cool.
I kind of wanted him to be my friend, but okay, that's fine.
Deserves to be
I'm-
free.
Yeah, I'm content with him being free. That's cool with me.
On the way through, however, you do pass what looks to be a church, which I will now mark on your map. Bing.
Bing bong.
Feeling
Bing
scared.
bong.
Got a church.
Now, what do you guys want to do?
Weren't we supposed to
Okay.
take someone to a church?
It's at this point that
guess
you
we'll
guys
investigate
realize
church.
that Irina is not with you.
Oh,
Where is she? Is she at the tavern still?
Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
Hmm.
If your girl starts acting up, then you take her friend.
Probably.
That's the lyrics, all right?
I don't know, it's just the way you said it. I would like to investigate the church.
Cool.
What's the church called?
So as you head to
Saint
the
Andrews.
church, yeah. Let me grab the description. So you see a slouching, centuries-old stone church that has a bulging steeple in the back, and walls lined with cracked, stained glass windows depicting pious saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church. A thin mist seems to creep along the graves. You guys head into the church?
I don't know if I can.
Or
Does
Might
it look
burn if I go near
familiar,
there.
like the things on the church?
It is very different. It's not familiar to you, no. As you guys approach, you see it it kind of looks somewhat familiar in the way that it looks very similar to the church that you saw in...
It's a church and they all look the same.
Yeah, exactly. That's very similar layout.
But the gods and stuff are different.
The gods are different, yeah.
Yeah.
As you head in, you see... you see a human male that is currently halfway through a prayer near the far back of it. And as you guys enter off to the side in the graveyard, you see another male who kind of has this straight brow and standard clothes, and he's holding a shovel. Richard?
I'm gonna nudge Derek and be like, "You know what he's saying? You recognize the prayer?"
He's standing there going,
Uh,
Domine.
no, I don't. It just sounds like a bad song, really.
it's such a Christian thing to say. And the other religion's like, it's weird. Their religion's just weird. I don't
It's
know if I like it.
admirable, but they're wrong.
Take it it's not your deity then.
No, I worship God. I don't know who they worship.
I think it's so funny. It's a capital G God. That's so funny to me.
As you guys head in, obviously the clinking of Derek's armor gets the attention of the priest. He kind of looks up and he's like, "Oh, hello, travelers. What can I do you for? Welcome to St. Andrew's Church. I myself am Father Lucian Petrovich. Yes, welcome.
Welcome.
You're welcome."
Does he have red hair? Does he have red hair?
No, he does not have red hair. Should
It's
he have
important.
red hair?
Oh,
Smashing.
Ethan knows what I'm talking about.
Determines on whether or not he has a soul, or
It's from a book. It's funny.
It's a huge amphibious rat.
Eliza.
Smashing.
Do go.
Don't forget to step and breathe.
It reminds me of that meme where it's like, is he goaded with the sauce, Nigel? And he's like, he might be. Anyway, this is where we're going to take our second break for the night. So please bear with us while we take a quick break. Get up, stretch your legs, get something to eat, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, and we will see you very soon. Welcome back, guys, to Curse of Strahd Session 6. We are continuing where we left off. The guys have just gone into the St. Andrew's Church and met Father Lucian Petrovich. Yeah, so he welcomes you in and he's like, please, sit. Is there something I can get for you? What brings you into the church?
Just having a look, I guess.
Why are we here?
It's a cry for help, really.
It must be. Yes.
Okay, it's definitely not cry for
Supposed to
cry for
be.
help anymore. Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's a
you
fun
are here
inside
to bask in St. Andrew's radiance. Yeah.
Yeah, what God do? What's he about?
He's a protector. He protects the church itself. Yes.
Okay.
This physical
What?
church, or yeah.
Yes, like this physical church. It is hallowed ground, as they would say.
Tell
Do
me.
you guys have like an undercroft or like a basement or something?
What? No, I do not have an undercroft. It sounds like the kind of place you'd hold a vampire.
Yeah, I'm like, I want to test how far your god's willing to go to protect this thing as I pull my tinder box out.
He kind of goes, the tomb of St. Andrews, where his remains reside, is actually underneath. It resides beneath this very floor, and it is what makes this such hollowed ground. You see.
So he's protecting himself.
No, he is protecting
what's-
the people.
So this
what?
would
From the beasts of Strahd, the wolves.
But only while they're in the church.
Correct. Yes. Yes. He just
so Saint what's his name?
Saint
Andrew.
Andrew.
Saint Andrew. So is his crypt? Is it his remains are beneath this
Yes,
church? Yes.
yes, beneath this very
So that's-
floor.
I'd like to pay my.
Do you know
respects
if Saint Andrew had any extremely devout followers, some like, potentially people who would like crusade for his cause?
Well, I mean, he was a follower of the Morning Lord, so
So he was essentially like a crusader for a god, and he gained sainthood. Like,
yes.
so somewhat you could say he's like a paladin. He was a paladin of a.
I guess some would say yes.
If you were to
Okay,
have to choose a
interesting.
class of person, would it be a cleric or like a paladin?
I would definitely say I'm upper class.
Okay, yep. Tax free, I guess. So
Sounds like my type of guy.
Would we be able to visit his tomb?
No. It's still shut for if people steal the bones, might interfere with the ritual.
You can come down with us and watch us.
There is
But
no
I
way
think-
into the tomb other than to rip up the floor itself.
So you're saying there is a way into the tomb? As I pull out my crowbar.
Gornak just starts tearing the floor up.
blood
No,
ticket.
no,
Yeah,
no,
Gornak's like, Gornak's like, okay.
Kodak smash.
Are you actually gonna rip up the floor?
No. I
Look,
think
if you must see it. Maybe I could show you.
that
Roll
I
me a
think
persuasion
it would.
for me.
Can someone help?
Can I give
Can I ro-
advantage?
Can I
or
roll intimidation?
Sure.
Can I roll Arcana?
No. You can roll
Do I get-
intimidation if you can tell me how you're being intimidating.
No, I'll roll persuasion as well.
So-
So tell me
What's-
how
I'll roll
you're
yeah.
survival,
helping.
but for him, he needs to
How are you
survive.
helping? Give me some sort of reason to give advantage.
Talking to him.
Anybody.
Okay, yeah. So Richard comes from a long line of warriors, and he wants to pay respect to another warrior.
Okay.
So he pulls out his gun.
No, that's
So what does
that's
he
not
say?
done.
What does he
That's-
say for me to give this?
Okay,
Like, what does he
yeah.
say?
Listen, Padre, I come from a long line of warriors. You telling me that this man was a crusader for your lord? I'd like to pay respect to that kind of man.
You see, you see him like starting to stammer over his words, and he's like,
I mean,
you
look,
can't
I
see
know-
it. You can't see it.
I know it's hard and that you don't want to show it to us, but I have good reason to believe that this tomb could lead to the vanquishing of Strahd.
I very much doubt that. It is just a burial place. Yes.
Sorry, you go, Sam. Isa.
I'm gonna rewind the conversation. Ritual are you talking about?
I would assume it's like a
What's the
consecration.
ritual?
It is, yes, it is very much a consecration of the grounds. It protects from evil.
But, like, what is us looking going to change?
Exactly. So that's the thing is we would simply go down there, have a look, not take
Pass
anything.
firebolt 5 times. Keep going.
not take. We would simply go down there, have a look. If it's not useful, we leave. If it is useful, it's another, it's another thing that we can use to fight Strahd.
Make
So
that
find a dead
persuasion check with advantage, and I'll get somebody to make an insight as well.
That is a
+2.
I have a +6. I'll do it.
Do it.
19 for the persuasion.
Cool.
21.
Very nice.
He's definitely lying about something. You're getting like this, the fact that he keeps stammering and keeps umming and ahhing over his words, and he keeps changing his mind to and fro. He's definitely hiding something. With the 19, he kind of goes, no, you can't. You just can't see it. It is very sacred.
Why not?
Because it might taint the grounds that it protects.
Seems like a very fragile belief system you have.
Well, it's the truth. It has protected this place for quite a few quite a few years.
And how do you know that this tomb is underneath this?
Because
church?
I
Have
have
you
seen it myself. Yes.
Why are you allowed to see it?
Because I am the one who runs the church.
So if I was to sign up and join this church, would I be allowed to see it?
No.
Why not?
Because
How am I to believe in this Saint Andrew if I'm not allowed to see his remains or proof of his remains that they exist in this church? How do you expect me, in a world full of physical manifestations of God's power, how do you, the person who runs this church, how do you expect me to subscribe to your religion of Saint Andrew, if that even is his name, even if his remains even do sit under this church? How do you expect me to subscribe to your belief system if you can't even show me a small physical manifestation of his power?
Yeah, well,
Like, look at Derek. Yeah. Look at Derek here, right? If I said to him, "Show me that your God exists," he could show me like that. No
I cast
questions asked.
spiritual weapon, and an apparition of my god appears behind us.
See?
It's just a man with like long flowy
It's
silver hair in a
the
toga.
cross T-pose with
Yeah.
That's the
Jesus on it.
cross. See? So that's
Yes, well,
I can see there. Through his prayer, he can manifest the powers of his God.
Well,
Can you do that?
You see, yeah.
What happens if you die today?
Are you
Who then
threatening
gets
me?
to take care?
She's not.
Mm.
I might.
I think old age is more threatening to you
happens-
than this
yeah.
lovely
Look,
woman.
What happens then?
I'll level with
Who
you.
takes care of this body?
See, they aren't normally down there. They may or may not have been stolen a few nights ago.
And now the truth comes out. Well,
Yes.
the good thing is, luckily for you, we are a very
The Ghostbusters.
proactive. We are the Ghostbusters. We are who you're going to call. We are a very proactive group of adventurers, and we would be willing to help you get back the remains of your saint. Obviously, for a fee. We wouldn't do it for free, but we're more than happy to help you get your remains of your saint back.
Well, that would be great. Yes. What?
And I think you are very lucky that we don't just turn around and leave your church to crumble.
You see him kind of deflate a little bit, and he's like, "I'm sorry."
You should be. Apology not accepted, but I'll consider it. Was there any information on who stole it, where the remains could be?
Look, I mentioned it to Yeska over a month ago because he was very fearful of the beasts coming, and I don't think he would have said something to anyone, but I showed him exactly where it was, and he yes.
Okay.
What beasts were coming?
All
beasts?
matter of beasts, things of the night, wolves, ravens.
Saber-toothed tigers.
No, that is. I haven't seen a saber-toothed tiger. No.
Keep a bloody eye out, mate.
I was going to say, you're about to.
Jumps through the window. And he's like, yeah, so, yes, if you could help find the bones, that would be.
Who knew about these remains? You, obviously.
Only I knew where it was exactly. Many people believe that it exists and know that it exists. It's just only I knew that how to access them. But like I said, Yeska was it was.
And how do you spell that name?
Yeska.
So Yeska was shown the place after the bones had been stolen.
Yes.
Okay. And
No, he was shown before the bones were stolen.
Okay. And who is Yeska?
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh.
Oh.
Gotta end on that cliffhanger, am I right?
That was good though.
Yeah, so we're going to end that for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you again to our two sponsors, which were Stabby Joe & Co. You can get 5% off at Stabby Joe & Co. Using the code MIMIC5 at checkout. They make some really cool shirts and some really cool designs. And thank you to Dubby.gg, the creators of supplements and amino acid things. It's not true, but I'd like to think it would be.
No, it is. It is true.
It is definitely
extremely true.
Definitely true. Don't
read into it. Don't Google.
Just trust us. It is definitely true.
Don't read the Wikipedia page for amino acids.
Yeah. And yeah, if you head over there to dubby.gg and buy some stuff, tell them Mimic Loaf sent ya by using Mimic Loaf in the checkout to get 10% off. Yeah, we would very much appreciate it. Helps the channel, helps you. Everybody's happy. If you haven't already, please also jump over to our Discord, our Instagram, and our YouTube channel.
Instagram.
I did say Instagram.
Yeah, it came through super late because I'm lagging.
Yeah.
No, you're super late. Like later tonight. You're super late. Yeah, and yeah, we very much appreciate it, and we will see you around. Oh, and yeah, come back on Friday for... No, come back tomorrow for Baldur's Gate. Are we still doing Baldur's Gate?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Come back tomorrow for Baldur's Gate, or Friday for Astral Sea. And yeah, thank you so much, and bye.